Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. Welcome back if you're new. I am a part-time reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I love sharing my reseller life with you here on this channel. So I love doing unboxing videos and thrift hauls and just sharing my tips and tricks and what's working for me in hopes that it helps you in your business. So if you like content like that, certainly subscribe. I post new videos a couple times a week. Drop this video a like, that really helps me out and lets me know that you enjoy my content and lets me know that you want to see more of it. So today, without further ado, and I know this video is a little bit overdue, but I have for you the top 10 worst mystery boxes of 2021. So I do all of my unboxing videos live on this channel, and I post my initial reaction, good, bad, or indifferent. I list everything. I come back 90 days later and tell you would I recommend this box based on how the items actually sold. So these are mostly all videos you've seen, except for one, I think, didn't make YouTube. But you know, I've done a 90-day update on them, but I thought it'd be fun to do a little compilation of what the awful boxes were. So over the course of 2021, I purchased boxes from various mystery liquidation companies, I guess, ThredUp, Jomar, Boutique by the Box, Restock Wholesale, Goodwill Blue Box, and I'm not affiliated with any of them. I'm not like trying to sell you guys or promote them in any way. I'm just showing you what I'm doing for myself in hopes that it helps your buying decisions. So a couple little disclaimers about this list before we get started. Number one, I always say in my videos that how I determine if it's a good box or not is, will I triple my money? That's sort of like my baseline. My expectation is it's a good box if I've tripled my money. So that's sort of how I level set this list. And I did the top 10 best in my last video. So if you guys want to go watch that one, you can check it out. It's sort of the same setup. I'm looking at how much did I spend versus how much did I make. And I'm talking about the most profitable and least profitable, this video being the least profitable. So if I spent $50 on a box, I would say it's a good box. If I made $150, getting my $50 back plus $100, tripling my money altogether. Also the same thing, if I spent $150 on the box, I would have had to make $450 to triple my money. So that's sort of how I level set this. I always do the updates at 90 days, but I don't necessarily like pull down the unsold items after 90 days. So all of these unboxings were done in 2021, and I wanted to wait until all of the boxes had at least a 90-day update done. I felt like that was the best, most fair way to judge these, is give them at least 90 days. But I didn't necessarily go pull stuff down after 90 days. So it is possible that some of the older boxes that I did earlier in the year technically have a little bit of an advantage, but I don't think it really affects too much the results, just because most of it does kind of sell off after 90 days, or after a while I do pull it down and donate it or whatever. And keep in mind too, guys, this is mystery boxes. So just because mine was good or bad does not necessarily mean if you order the same box from these companies that yours will be good or bad. I don't know. It's why it's a mystery, right? We don't really know if they are going to be good or bad until we actually get the stuff listed. So all of that being said, let's dive right into the list. I'm sure you guys are anxious to see which ones were just awful. And real quick, before we get started, I want to know in the comments, let me know which company sent me the worst mystery box of 2021. Let me see if you can guess before you watch the countdown. Let me know in the comments. So number 10, this one was a more recent 90-day update. This was the Jomar Resort Pack, and I hated this box when I unboxed it. I was still mad about it when I did the 90-day update, and this one I paid $56 for. I made $72, so 1.2 times my investment. I barely made my money back. Was not worth it. Guys, I hope this gets better. There's a few more pieces. What is this? What? Okay, what is this? It's a dress. So like a midi dress. The brand is Express, and it is a size 10. This is like a prom dress or something, guys. This is, okay. What about this screams resort wear? Nothing, nothing. Number 9 was a ThredUp shoebox. It was my first shoebox of the year. I paid $96 for it and I made $121. So 1.27 times my investment. Oh, that one was bad. Number 8 was a Goodwill Blue Box, little girls mixed box. And it was back in my early YouTube days. I'm talking probably one of the first 10 videos I recorded, and something happened with the sound. I couldn't air it. The box was so bad that I didn't feel like packing it all back up and like re-showing. It wasn't worth my time, so there's no actual video on that one, but I paid $50 for a box of little girls trash. It was the weirdest, junkiest, like, I actually stopped buying Goodwill Blue Box for a while, and it's because of like this. I mean, I really think that Goodwill Blue Box let this stuff sat in their stores and then it went on half off or maybe dollar day or like whatever their lowest is. And then it was the shelf pulls after that they box up. Now, it's been over a year, I think, since I have purchased a Goodwill Blue Box. But based on the crap that came in this box, I kind of decided to stop for a while. So I paid $50, I made $63. So I barely made my money back on that one too. Would not recommend. I probably would. I'm done with the kids' clothes, I think, after the... So that one was just bad. Number 7 was the Boutique by the Box Girlfriend box, and I should have known better on this one. This was a one-off box they posted. It was all the same style of Revolve girlfriend, like boyfriend jeans. I don't remember what they are, but the long story short, I didn't actually sell a single pair of jeans. There were a couple of bonus pieces they threw in that kind of helped me out a little bit. These all have just been sitting, and the market is flooded with this same style of denim. I sold some of them to buy, sell, trade, which thankfully helped me make my money back. I do still have some listed if y'all are interested, but this box is over 6 months old and they're just not selling. So I paid $279 for the box. I made $310, so I just barely broke even after multiple listing, delisting, relisting, several trips to buy, sell, trade. Definitely not worth it. Now, the jeans might have been okay if the cost of goods was lower and I could lower the price on them because the market's so saturated, but they're just not selling. So that was not a good idea on my part. Number 6 was this Jomar Kids shoes box, and the Jomar Kids shoes box in general were bad, and this one was no different. I spent $54.32 on it. Made $59, so barely broke even on that one. I tell you right now, I'm not super impressed. I waited 6 weeks for this, and there's nothing impressive in this box. A good number of these I will probably just donate because they're not worth my time. Another recent flop, the Jomar tailgate box, just awful. It was a bunch of New You branded college material. It wasn't actual, like, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I said this in the 90-day update. I don't know what I was really expecting, but this box was not it. So I paid $143 for this. My profit was $149, so I did break even. Some of it I did send in a ThredUp partner kit, and I did make some money via Athleta and Gap gift cards for the remainder of it. So I guess I'm not super mad about it. But as far as what sold for me, like nothing. I barely broke even on that one. Number 5 was another Boutique by the Box one-off box. It was the denim jackets box. The saving grace was like 1 or 2 pieces that I made my money back. I took a few to buy, sell, trade, but I spent $272 on this box. Again, I got excited about the brands. There was like Hudson and Joe's jeans, new with tag denim jackets that were retailing for like $200 and $300, but they were not selling. I had them reduced down to $10 or $15 on my Poshmark and eBay, and they just still weren't selling. So I took them to buy, sell, trade. I made a whole $1 on this box, literally $272, spent $273 in sales. So this is a Hudson. It's like a cropped, is it acid washed? It's got like, oh, I see. So the zipper is like it's like a full, that's kind of fun. I would get stuck on something, but there's a couple more of these I can see, and I'll just kind of knock these out. So this is another of the Hudson cropped jacket. So there's 1, 2, is this a size small? Yep, also a size small. 3, also a size small. 4, small. There's a couple more. 5, 6. I think that's it. 6 more. That was awful. Gosh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. And I mean, I guess now I know there's not a lot of profit in Joe's and Hudson denim. Number 3 was this blowout shoes box. And again, looking back on these, I should have known that this was not worth buying. They advertised this. I'm not going to sit here and say it wasn't as described. Like, this is literally my own fault. They described this box as like the last bit of inventory that they had from spring and summer that didn't sell, that was left over. And it was a relatively low cost of goods, but they just wanted to get rid of it. So I spent $85.80 on this box. I think it had 20 pair of shoes, and it was as described. It was 20 brand new with box shoes. And they were all the full beauty brands, so like Comfort View and Elos. And they were mostly size like 7.5 or size 7 double wide, which is a ridiculously odd size. I do think there's buyers for everything, and I did sell a couple pair of these, but I have the majority of them still. I paid $85.80 for the box. I made $86.34, so like not even $1. I'm literally at break even. Now I am hoping that because spring is rolling around again, if these shoes are going to sell, they will hopefully sell now in the spring and summer, since a lot of them are sandals. But I've had them for months and they're just taking up space. So I should have known better on this one. Now, this next box, I'm not happy with Jomar about. This was a Jomar, the Treat Yourself box. So they advertised this as TJ Maxx, like, inventory. And they said it's all going to be one size. So it's marketed towards, like, get yourself something new. It's a mystery box, but it's all in whatever one size you pick so that you can keep it for yourself. This was junk. I mean, it was straight up like, yeah, I ordered a box that was a size large. Technically, yes, it was all size large, but it was clearly like the red tag sale junk that didn't actually sell. It was damaged. It was like really super cheap and had no resale value. There was not a darn thing in that box I could keep for myself either. Let's be honest. I paid $53.84. I think it was 10 items. And after all was said and done, I made $48 on this box. I think there was one thing in the box that was like resellable. The highest value item, I think, was totally damaged. So I did not even make my money back on this box. at all. So that was terrible. Shame on Jomar for, and here's my thing, like, send that stuff to people. Don't charge so much. It has to be worth what you're charging for it, right? And disclose that it's like damaged, if it's going to be damaged. I think that was my biggest issue with that box. If it's not stuff that I'm reasonably going to be able to wear or use, don't market it that way. That's all I'm saying. And number one, this was a Goodwill Blue Box. This was the Goodwill Blue Box that like made me decide to stop buying Goodwill Blue Boxes. This was a denim box. It was 10 pair of pre-owned denim for $25. So the cost of goods, I am a sucker for a low cost of goods. And it's obvious with these boxes. A lot of these boxes were all low cost of goods, and this one was no different. $25 for 10 pair of items. I think it was $19.99 and $5 shipping. So I made, after I opened that box, there was literally one pair of jeans that I could sell. All the rest, 9 out of 10, were trash. Again, I think that's what they did. They rotated through stuff that sat on their racks for weeks and then went on sale and then got pulled and then got stuck in these boxes. I sold one pair of jeans for $19.99 and the rest went in the trash. So since I only listed one and it sold for $19.99, there was no way I was even going to make my money back on that. So that was literally the worst box of 2021 Goodwill Blue Box denim. I did order another Goodwill denim blue box. I think it's my next video, or it's coming up next week. If you guys want, subscribe to my channel if you want to see it. I decided to try again. Maybe they changed and got better. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Are you guys surprised with my top 10 worst box? Let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you want to see more unboxings, more 90-day updates. I've got them coming in hot as I ramp up my reseller business here. And yeah, that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this countdown. I hope you had fun watching. I will catch you guys in the next one.